Toilet water. Yeah. Mentally impossible for the viewer, right? Did you hear the seal pop on the top of this water bottle when I just opened it? Toilet water is about how much I think it's worth, even though it's a brand new bottle of water. Purified drinking water. Yeah. Charles Toe. He brings filtered water back to the apartment, but he stays here at the time when it's past the question of why he is here, forcing himself on the apartment. And it's toilet water that way. I wanted to let you know what I think is mentally impossible, and we know it's okay because it's really purified water, purified drinking water. And here it says processed by advanced filtration, ozonation, ozonation, and reverse osmosis technologies. It used to just say reverse osmosis, right? So it's filtered more than reverse osmosis. Is it at this point necessary for the water company that sells the water to come here and find out why I buy it to myself? Because approximately they don't believe me, is why I have to keep buying more bottled water. Like they don't believe me this way. Why do you buy bottled water? If they were to ask me that, where at the 1-800-632-6900 number, if they say, "Why do you buy bottled water?" and I would say, "I live with somebody I don't want to live with, and it makes the water taste bad to myself." They would say something like, "Well, thanks for choosing Kroger." Thank you. All the money I've been using in my lifetime is about that I want to live alone. Uh, and I am in order to live alone. Well, I don't have any more money for God at this point. I'm in order to live alone. But Charles Toe is not leaving the way that he came, that he's going to ask somebody else for everything he needs for the rest of his life to himself. He doesn't ask somebody else because he's dependent on that he's hurting me in the money. He's dependent on that I would say, "I don't want to live with you and I don't have a choice." He won't leave. He's dependent on that. And I don't know that about him as the body, as the soul here. I know that about him as the creator of the body, which makes me look like I don't know how to live alone. I didn't sell my home residence for the question that, why am I alive here? That was for work. I'm supposed to find you at offices or out in public or shopping or whatever to find out what you are alive about. What do you have on your mind while you're alive? I'm not supposed to be opening my home and saying, "I think you're more evil than it looks. Look at how you just came into my residence and you don't leave." No, I'm not really threatening that problem. I wouldn't test my housing that way. It's I was born alone and I'm due to live alone. Born like alive alone. I was alive now is known. I know I was alive in the year 1980, but I was alive on July 4th, 1980. And that's because it wasn't January 1st because I was alone for a while before I was living in the presence of Donna Moser and the other strangers that followed her. Covering my mouth when I cough. Well, somebody said I should do that, but I don't remember who, and they're still getting credit for it. I don't have any karma to be here. I'm due deceased in the year 1980. If you're going to start creation of this world, I'm due deceased. Well, I am deceased now, and it's permanent.